Hello fellow detectorists, yes, I'm back out again. I'm back out on permission number 2. I thought I would come up here today because it has dried out a bit, not much, but it has dried out a bit, and walking on the fields here, I've just come across a couple of them. It's not too bad. So it is drying out, but I thought I'd come out here today. I did go out day after Boxing Day, and I had 2 or 3 finds, nothing that amazing, but I had a couple of late sort of Georgian coins and a nice little button. I'll show you those bits and pieces in a moment. But it was a really calm, strange day. It was really badly overcast. It sort of seemed to get dark about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was really weird. But anyway, I had a couple of finds. But today it is the 30th of December. It's a day before Christmas Eve. It's a day before New Year's Eve, I should say. It's going to be a nice sunny day today, apparently. It's a bit of a breeze, but that's not too bad. But we'll give it a go up here. I'll show you those finds from permission number 1, and then we'll get back to detecting here today. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got our first find, and it is a coin. It's not that old, but as you can see, it's a Georgia 5th. I've never seen a coin chewed up this much before. That looks like that's been through a bit of machinery to me. That's really been bashed about and practically eaten by something. But yeah, that one's not that old. Like I say, you can see it on there, see the bust on there, it's a Georgia 5th. Anyway, we'll carry on, but that's find number 1. Bye for now. Hello folks, our next find, come from just down here, is a tiny little ring. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. I'm in the area actually where I had the 2 Saxon pinheads, so this is where I wanted to come back to particularly. And today mostly I'll be using coin fast, just because of the wet conditions. Really, I'm finding coin fast is plenty good enough. But even when it's dry, coin fast is good. 2 or 3 weeks ago I had a medium-sized tomback button with the shank, and that was easily deeper than my pinpointer. So that's what I'm using today, and this time it was this tiny little ring. Bye for now. Hello folks, just had another find down here. And it's this, look. I've never had anything like that before. It looks like it might have writing around the outside edge, or unless that's just decoration. That's unusual. I don't think it's that old. I thought it might have been a button. I don't think so. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. I've got a tiny little find here, and it is a little button, as you can see. But I think, let me just wet this. I think that's a plough on there. Let me just wet it and see if I can't. Yeah, there we go. Is that supposed to be a plough, or? I think it's supposed to be a plough, one of these very old-fashioned ploughs, but I could be wrong. But it is a tiny, tiny little button. That's interesting. Anyway, we'll carry on. We'll see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. Just had another find down here, as you can see, and it is another coin. Again, it's not that old. George the 5th, 6th, George the 7th, I think this one is. Yeah. It's in nice condition. Halfpenny, Britannia on the back. It'll be 1907. Be something like that. Still, that's nice. I am starting to lose the light now. It's been very overcast and cloudy all day, but now it's getting close to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The light really is starting to go. So, but we've still got a little while yet. We'll see what else we find, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now. Hello folks, I just had quite a nice little find here. I don't think it's that old, but it's still nice anyway. It's the first time I've ever found anything like this, and I'm really pleased with it. But here it is. This is my first find on permission number 2 today. But how about this? That is a military button styled belt buckle. How about that? I'm really pleased with that. Look at that. It's got the lion at the top, then the crown, and then this belt buckle style type fixing. I've never seen anything like that before. That's lovely. I'm really pleased with that. I know it's not that old, but I've had quite a lot of these hollow type military buttons, but never anything like a belt buckle. That's lovely. How about that? That's find number 1 on permission number 2 here today. That's great. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. That gave me, oh by the way, that gave me quite a high number actually. That was, oh, top 80s, low 90s, as you could imagine. That's great. I look forward to giving this a better clean up at home. Anyway, let's carry on. Hello folks, we've got our next target, and I think it is just a dog identification disc, something like that, but I'll give it a clean up. It feels very light, like it's aluminium. It's got a hole punched in it. It's looking very much like an identification disc to me, but I'll give it a clean up when I get home, and we'll see if it might be anything more interesting or older. But I think that's what that is anyway. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go folks, just had another find, and it is a button. But it's quite a nice one. You see pattern all the way around the edge on that, and in the centre. It's slightly domed or bowl shaped, and it has got its shank on the back. I know it's only a button, but up here on permission number 2, that's not bad finding something like that. I very rarely get many targets at all up here, as you know. I've had some nice ones, but compared to permission number 1, it's very quiet. But anyway, we'll carry on. That's quite a nice button anyway. We'll see what the next one is. Here we go folks, we've got our next target, and it is something nice. It's been a while since I've had one, and yes, we've got ourselves a hammered coin. Look at that, that's lovely. Now I think it's an Edward, and I think it's one of the later Edwards. I think it's an Edward III, because it's got the quatrefoil bit in the centre of the cross here. Now I think that's an Edward III. I'm not 100% sure, I'd have to double check of course. But yes, look at that, lovely. Great, like I say, it's been a while since I had a hammered coin. Brilliant. Now that gave me about 65, 66 in the ground. When I got it out in the clod, I went over it with a detector again and it gave me about 71. That's brilliant, lovely. Now that was in coin fast of course. I'm using coin fast mainly today. A couple of the targets I go back over, if they're really quiet and quite small, I'll quickly put it into coin deep and go over it just to be on, you know, make sure kind of thing. But most I'm using coin fast really today, and I've set it slightly different. I've gone down to 5.5 discrimination and 92 sensitivity and 14.4 kilohertz. I'm just trying something different today, and that's what I just found that on. It's about 5 or 6 inches down. That's great, lovely. Let's carry on. Hello folks, just had another target and it is a coin, but I can't make out anything on it. I keep thinking I can, but I can't see anything on there. I think it's a farthing. It's too small for a halfpenny. Can almost see something on it, but not quite. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Now then folks, got ourselves a good target here. It's quite small. It's giving me 88, 89, 90, so it's telling me it's probably aluminium. I should imagine I would say a guess would be one of these mu tubes or one of these little aluminium medicine tubes, but we'll have a look. That'll be my best guess. Well, it's out now. Don't know whether you heard that or not. Oh, looks like it's a coin. not that old. $19.10. It's an Edward. Yes, there we go, look. That's an Edward. I should imagine. I haven't looked yet, but I should imagine it's a penny. Yeah, 1 penny. 1910, look. See Britannia on the back there? Very good condition. Yeah, you can just see Edward round here. Lovely, we'll carry on. So it gave me a good signal. That was about, what was it? That's up in the 80s, I think. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. I just had a bit of a strange find here. It's not that much, but I thought I'd show it. Now this is a lump of bronze, a bit like the kind of material you'd expect to find one of these axe heads made out of, that kind of thing. So I always get I don't always show them. I find the occasional bit like this on permission number 1 and permission number 2. I found a couple of bits. I always get very suspicious when I find bits like this, because could that be part of something a lot older? I should imagine it probably is, but what it was, who knows. It might just be an offcut or something like that, or something when they were making something, but that looks like, part of that looks like that's been worked to me. But we will never know. But anyway, we'll carry on. But that's definitely very old anyway. There might be something else in this area. I'll have a bit of a scan around. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Got quite a nice little find here, and I don't get very many very old thimbles, but this one, as you can see, is what I would call a part thimble, and it does look old. It's got that typical sort of beehive thimble type look about this. This hasn't been machine made, this has been handmade. You can tell by the indentations on there that that's been hand punched. So I'm really pleased with that. I don't get very many old thimbles, but this one definitely is, and it's a part thimble as well. Just would have been worn on just on your finger like so. That's lovely. I'm pleased I found that. I know it's only a thimble, but to get the really old ones nowadays, I don't get many. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Had quite a nice little find here, and I've had one of these very similar to this before, off the field next door, literally. But it is like a trader's weight. Let me just get my pointy stick. I'll have to put these, the other one I've got, if I can find it, put these two side by side. But just here, look, you've got the sword. I'm not sure what these stamps are over this side. Not quite sure what that is. But down here, we've got the what they call a ewer. Well, it looks like a big teapot jug type thing, and like I say, the sword here, and then these marks over here, whatever they are. Now on the last one I had, you had a distinctive EL for Elizabeth, but I can't see that on this one at the moment. But that's nice. That's a trade weight. It's almost a hole going straight through there, look, because it's still wet coming through. Lovely. They're the kind of finds I like to get. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Now then, folks, as you can see, we've got a sort of a semi-live dick here, if you like. I've seen where the target is, it's just here, and it looks like another hammered coin to me. So here it is. Yes, yes it is. Oh great, that's two today. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, brilliant. And it looks like another Edward. I can just make out the W and the A and the R on the right hand side. That's brilliant. There you go, look. Which way around it is difficult to tell. There we go. Lovely, that's great. Another hammered coin. Like I say, I wasn't expecting that today. Like I say, I'm in coin fast at the moment. I've been using that all day. Oh, what was the... trying to remember now. The discrimination was 5.5. Sensitivity 92. and the frequency I'm trying today is 14.4 kilohertz. So that's great. That's what I've had all my targets on today. Lovely, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we are, folks. Got another find. Come from just down here, and it's a strange one. It's that, look, it's got red on it and these strange lumps on the back. So I wonder whether that might have been, is that part of a disc brooch? Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Somebody out there might recognise this. It's got definite red colouring on it, but unfortunately it's only a fragment. I keep thinking I can see something on it, but I don't know. These lumps are on the back here, that's strange. Anyway, we'll carry on. The sun is going down. I might take the opportunity to wish you all, my subscribers and my viewers, a happy new year, because this of course will be my last video before 2020, but I will be out again at the weekend, and I'll probably come back to this spot here actually, to be honest. It's been quite good. But anyway, I'll see how many finds I get on the way back to the car. I'm going to stay here till dark anyway, so. But if you're out enjoying New Year's Eve, stay safe. And I wish you all a happy new year. Bye for now. We'll see what we find next.